Hello, I'm Katie Kittermaster and my brand new single, One of a Kind, is out now.
So I gotta do my own thing, I gotta give it a try, but I'm sure I'll be running back saying, baby, you were one of a kind, so I gotta risk it all.
So I think the earliest memory I have of music was being the lead role in the Nativity, age 3, well that's what my parents tell me anyway. And I've always sort of loved musical theatre, always wanted to go to the West End, I just wanted to be Annie. Then realised I couldn't act and I couldn't dance, so I was left with the singing. And then started songwriting when I was 15, after my first sort of heartbreak and relationship drama, and I haven't really stopped since, to be honest. So since leaving school, I was lucky enough to open for Lucy Spraggan and Brian McFadden and Keith Duffy from Boyzone and Westlife, which was just the most amazing experience straight out of school, but also terribly daunting because no one in the audience, apart from the couple of friends and family that came along, were there to see me. So the idea of them potentially not really giving a hoot was scary but challenging in a good way, I think, because it meant that I was able to try and win them over. So I try and take inspiration from all walks of life really, whether that be friendships, relationships, or even a song about myself, which is something I never really looked at before. So the lead single of the EP is a song called One of a Kind, which I wrote about breaking up with someone. I think there's a lot of songs out there which are about being the break-uppery, and I wanted to sort of look at it from the other perspective, because ending it with someone can be really hard as well. So She Should Be Here is a song I actually wrote in lockdown, and I think because it's one of the most recent tracks of mine, I think it's probably my favourite for that reason.
She should be here sharing these cheesy chips. She should be here paying 50-50 for this taxi home.
I was lucky enough to be invited to go on a writing trip to LA in January, and the night before I was like, oh my god, what if I just can't write a song? What if I've forgotten how to do it? Because I'd never really written with other people before, and like a lot of my songs are very personal, especially The Problem. It's all about my sort of anxiety and trust issues and sort of self-sabotage, and so I think that's obviously something very personal that you don't normally just speak to a stranger about. And in a writing session you go into the room and you've never normally met the person before, so it's all quite a weird experience, and I just thought I better just check I can still write. So the night before my flight I just sat down in this very room actually and just got to the piano, and this song just sort of fell out of me. I think ideally this time next year I would love to have a lot more music out. I would love to have travelled because of my music. Hopefully play some proper gigs where we don't have to deal with this social distancing malarkey, because people aren't even allowed to sing at shows at the moment. Yeah, so just put more music out, have sort of more recognition, maybe a song in the charts, I don't know. I want it all basically.